Unfortunately, there are still some people in the dark who think that these are water vapor. Now, this can easily be identified as not water vapor, A, because these expand and spread out and stick in the sky. But look at the two types of spray right here. If this was water vapor, it would be uniform. There's two different types of spray because there are different nozzles. These nozzles can be seen on many pictures, and the canisters of aerosols can be also researched via many pictures. So all it takes is a little research, and it's called stratospheric aerosol injection, and there are many patents for this that can also be seen by researching. So, alright, so here's some more evidence for you. So these planes just started spraying out of nowhere. We've had really clear skies because the Bohemian Grove folks are in town. Anyways, sprayers came out today, but we see a plane over here. I don't know if you could see it. See if I can focus in on it. Flying at a very similar altitude, and there it is, not spraying anything. Not spraying anything. See that? I think I lost it. Where'd it go? It's over there somewhere. Anyways, I think you saw it for a second. Same altitude, seemingly. I know that we can't tell for certain on the ground, but the plane seemed like the same exact height, and nothing was coming out of it. But out of nowhere, all these trails just appear, and that is proof right there that if there's a plane not emitting anything, and there are planes emitting it, same day, same temperature, same humidity, same altitude, or pretty close, then you know that they're spraying on purpose. It's just common sense. So there's another one coming out of nowhere, and then there's another one out of nowhere. So spray days, they come out of nowhere, start spraying like silly sometimes, and you'll see 5 days straight, 6 days straight of nothing. So that should tell you everything you need to know. Obviously that plane that just went by is a little lower, but the one we saw over here was same altitude. All I gotta do is just observe reality. Not that hard. Well, the Bohemian Grovers must have left, or they're just spraying and they don't care, because today is what you would call a mild spray day. It's you know, they're not trying to white you out, but they're trying to get these fake clouds everywhere and totally normalized. It's kind of like a psychological operation just to normalize these pathetic excuses for clouds that people don't question, because questioning your reality requires analytical skills and coming to grips with some hard truths. But if we accept the reality presented to just given to us and don't question things, what are we? Essentially, we're just drones, robots. So the devices that we make, they can handle light spray days. That's what I've discovered in my work, is that on heavy spray days, we can barely put a dent in their spraying. Mid, you know, kind of in the middle spray days, we can keep the sky blue, and we can definitely create kind of a vortex of ions around us, negative ions that'll protect us. But you're not going to see, you know, some chembusters completely just dissolving every chem cloud. We would need everyone to have them, and we would need all of our towers gifted for us to really make a significant impact. So, I mean, this is what they do. They spray these cocktails of chem crap and they, on days like this where they're sticking, and you know, maybe they're doing some harp action, making sure these stick with, you know, positive ionization, and maybe they're turning the towers up. Who knows? I mean, these are military weapons, you know. Some days these trails will just stick and spread out, and other days they'll, you know, maybe when we're putting forth more effort on our end, you know, with chembusting, you know, we'll see some differences. It's hard to say. We don't know what they're doing. We only know what we're doing, you know. But it's astounding to me. There you can see the two different kinds of sprays that we've talked about. One on the left there, 2 streaks, and then the other one is just kind of, you know, oops, yeah, so there you can see the 2 different kinds of spray. Anyways, my commentary is just trying to kind of take you into my brain that, you know, we can help out with chembusting. We definitely are protecting our own environment with chembusting in the pulse pyramids, but as far as creating, you know, completely dissolving every chem cloud, it's not going to happen. So don't expect that. But you can expect to keep the sky blue, keep a vortex around you of protective energy. But this is aerosol spraying. These are fake clouds. Know the difference between a natural, healthy cumulus and this nonsense. Alright, so we're doing our time lapse right here. We said a prayer earlier, and we turned on the pulse. We said a few prayers actually. Anyways, it's been a pretty brutal spray day. Not heavy, but pretty moderate. And so we haven't seen a spray day in a while, so let's put out the chembuster, see what happens. We haven't had the chembuster out in a while. So what we see now is these cool, beautiful clouds that in person, wow. That's like a really cool sight right there. It's just cool how, I don't know, within a couple hours, see all these like natural clouds coming through. You can see spraying up top in the stratosphere. Well, we had rain last night, which is crazy because rain was not on the forecast, and it's been just really getting a lot warmer, you know, middle of summer. But we have been doing a lot of praying and commanding things into existence, and I think that we are definitely much more powerful than we've been led to believe. And I think we can bring rain. Maybe these devices amplify our intention, but I basically said the other day that when they were spraying, I was getting pretty adamant that we wanted balance, and we want rain, and we want to clear up the skies. And then you saw the time lapse. It's pretty cool.